Welcome to Flow with the Grow. I'm your host, Sophia, a health and fitness professional, positivity distributor, and a real-life human being with real-life challenges. Every Tuesday, you'll hear my honest conversations on the day-to-day highs and lows that life teaches us, as well as bring you actionable tips that you can implement to improve your health and wellness journey. This podcast will empower you to flow with the inevitable setbacks of life. You will learn what it means to flow with the grow, see through a lens of optimism, and navigate your way to living your best life. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Now let's jump into your daily dose of positivity and growth. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Flow with the Grow. Sophia here, and in today's episode, my very first episode, I'm going to help you understand what this podcast is all about, who it's for, what you can expect, and hopefully by the end of this, you will be able to know if this is something that you can resonate with and relate with and find value in, which I very much hope that you do. So number one, this podcast is going to inspire and help you to flow with the challenges that life brings us, those inevitable setbacks, failures, frustrating times, negative experiences, as well as all of the ups, which all lead to one thing, at least in my experience, and that is growth. Number two, this podcast is going to empower you to grow into a mindset of optimism and help you to see and to choose to see the hidden lessons and opportunities in every situation, no matter how impossible that may seem. Number three, this podcast is going to give you actionable tips with every episode to help you live a healthier, happier, more joyful life, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, within all aspects of health and wellness. I'm going to share with you stories from my experience, my own personal growth journey, my health and fitness experience, and being completely honest, as open as possible, and as real as possible. I am not going to hold anything back, and I'm not going to share anything that I have not yet been through or had experience with. Every Tuesday, you can expect a solo episode, about 15 to 30 minutes, maybe 35. And eventually, I will be bringing on guest interviews. So every other week on Tuesday, it'll be an interview. And that will last anywhere from 30 minutes to about an hour, maybe a little more. But to start, you'll just have me. And lastly, I want to end with this. I have a vision board, and on it says, change the world. So I know that we've been told, or at least I've heard this saying, that we must first impact ourselves, and then those closest to us, and then within our community, and then the communities around us. And that reach gets bigger and bigger. And while I absolutely want to do that, and I feel as though I aspire to truly change the world on a global level. Yep, a global level. It's exciting, it's scary, it's a big dream, it's a big vision. But there's something that you can do to help me propel into that. And that is by rating and reviewing this podcast. By doing so, it's going to help not only me into that vision, but also it's going to give the opportunity for other people to hear what I have to say and to hear my perspectives and the advice and tips that I give. And you could potentially change a life just by doing that. And that's pretty amazing if you ask me. So thank you so much for tuning in to this episode, and I hope to see you again. I hope to have you back with me next week and every week after that. I'm so excited for this journey and to have you with me. We will chat next week. Bye for now. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Flow with the Grow. I'll see you next week for your daily dose of positivity and growth.